How to get rid of nits and lice in 4 simple steps. Nits are the eggs laid by the adult female lice. They can be hard to get rid of because they stick to the hair shaft tightly and are quite difficult to comb out. Knowing how to get rid of nits is the key to eliminating head lice once and for all, because once the head is free of nits, they can no longer hatch. There are several ways to get rid of lice, but as far as nits are concerned, the best method is all natural. Let's take a look at the safest method and the 4 steps you need to take to get rid of nits. Step number 1. Getting armed with the right information and the right tools. First, you need to get access to the right information and also get the right tools. You need to know what nits look like and where they are located. Head lice lay nits at the roots of your hair. It is the warmest and moistest place for the nits to mature. Nits look like little white or yellowish oval eggs. They are glued to the hair shaft with something called chitin. It is like a special glue lice used to make their eggs stick to the hair. This glue is hard to dissolve and live nits are hard to remove from the hair. Now, when you know what lice eggs look like and where they are located, let's move on to choosing the appropriate nit removal tools. To get rid of nits, you need a special lice comb. The best option is to get a steel comb, rather than a plastic one. It does a much better job of combing out nits. To get rid of nits, you need a special lice comb. The best option is to get a steel comb, rather than a plastic one. It does a much better job of combing out nits. Step number 2, applying vinegar to unglue the nits from your hair. Cover the shoulders of your child with a white towel. Wet the entire hair with 6 parts of water plus 3 parts of vinegar. Vinegar dissolves the glue of the nits, so they can easily come off the hair when combed out. Make sure you wet the entire scalp and hair from the roots down to the tips, so that you can also remove dead nits. Step number 3, combing nits out. And now that you have applied the vinegar, how do you get rid of nits? First, sit your child in the bright light. Now you are ready to comb nits out. If your kid has long hair, it has to be divided into thin locks. Each lock has to be combed going from the top. When you comb a stroke of hair, you should dip the comb afterwards into warm water with vinegar. This way you can wash off any lice or nits from it. When a lock is combed several times, you should put it aside from the infested hair. You may fasten it with a clip or braid it in a thin but tight braid. This would make it harder for lice to crawl back to clean hair. Go through all the head and comb out lice and nits. This may take several hours to do. You need to be patient because this combing process is key to getting rid of nits once and for all. Make sure to entertain your kids during the process. Step number 4, monitoring the treatment. When the combing is finished, wash the hair and shampoo it well with a regular shampoo. Wash the lice comb and the towel in hot water. Let your kid change the clothes and wash them too. Vacuum the floor where the combing was done. Then, you should make sure to check your kid's hair for live nits. Also be sure to repeat the treatment before 7 days after the first treatment, to make sure any live nits that you may not have seen will not hatch and give birth to new lice. It is best to repeat the treatment twice during the week after the first treatment was made. Even though such way to get rid of nits is time-consuming and usually has to be repeated several times, this is the most effective and safest method.